guys, and welcome to Simply Made by Erin, my crochet channel. Today we are making this adorable butterfly band. It's an ear warmer pattern that is perfect for winter. It works up super quick. Once you get the basic pattern down, about a half an hour or so. It creates this cute little butterfly wing effect that you can wear in the center of your head or off-centered. It's really, really cute. We are going to work on the size adult today. All you'll need for this project is super bulky yarn. I prefer Lion Brand Woolies Thick and Quick. We're going to be working with the color Wheat today. This is a wool and acrylic blend, and I really like this for hats and ear warmers and things like that. And an 8mm crochet hook, a tapestry needle to weave your ends in, a pair of scissors, and a flexible measuring tape to check your gauge. So I'm gonna get all set up and we're gonna work on the adult size. Okay, so this is a super simple, quick pattern. Once you get the pattern down, you can work this up in only about a half an hour or so. So you can really whip them out for markets and gifts, and they're really cute. So you want a tail just long enough to weave your ends in, and you start with a slip knot. And then chain 44, not too tightly. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I finished 44 chains. The band should stretch to fit an adult size head about 21 to 23 inches. And now we're gonna join the foundation chains to form a circle. So we are gonna be working in the back hump only. We're gonna join with a slip stitch to that first chain. Let me show you how you find the back hump. So after you chain, you have a front loop, and then you have a back loop. Then if you turn it towards you slightly, you'll find a back hump as well, or sometimes it's called a back bump. And it's these little bumps on the back side of the chain. And if you work into those bumps, it just helps finish that edge off a little bit nicer. So make sure your chain is not tangled or twisted. Find that first back hump, insert your hook under that back hump, and then let me get this behind me. This is the hardest part of the whole pattern, I swear. So make sure your working yarn is behind you, not in front of you like mine was. And then you just slip stitch to join, just like that. Okay, and then we're gonna chain 1. The beginning chains on this pattern do not count as a stitch. So the first stitch you work goes into that same stitch that you joined the round with a slip stitch in. So that same back hump that we just work into, we're gonna work a single crochet. So you insert your hook under that back hump, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Okay, and then we are working the lemon peel stitch, so it's alternating between single and double crochet. So the next stitch, we do a double crochet. So yarn over, insert your hook into that next back hump, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Okay, so we want to repeat that, the single crochet and double crochet, 9 times, so for a total of 18 stitches. So just keep alternating between single and double crochet all the way across that foundation chain, 9 total times, so 18 stitches. Okay, so I finished the 18 stitches. You should be in the center, and we're gonna start the butterfly looking portion. If you had my old pattern from years ago, I made the butterfly portion kind of off-centered. So I changed my stitch counts a little bit, and now it's right in the center. You can still wear it off to the side, but it just makes a little more sense to center it. So we're gonna chain 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we're gonna skip 8 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then single crochet in that 9th chain in that back hump. Okay, and then double crochet in the next, and we just repeat that beginning portion, alternating between single and double crochet all the way around the rest of that foundation chain. So you'll have a total of 18 more stitches, and I'll meet you at the end and show you how to join. Okay, so I finished the other side of the band, 18 stitches total. Make sure you end with a double crochet and you started with a single crochet, and then you just join with a slip stitch to that beginning single crochet. Okay, and then chain 1, and round 2 is almost identical to round 1, except since we're doing the lemon peel stitch, instead of starting on a single crochet, we're gonna start on a double crochet. So we're gonna double crochet in that first stitch, which would be a single crochet. So double crochet into that single crochet from the previous round, and then single crochet in the next double crochet from the previous round. And just repeat that all the way around. Again, we're gonna do it 9 times total, so 18 stitches total. Okay, so I did the 18 stitches. Make sure that last stitch was a single crochet, and then working on that center portion again, chain 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then find your next single crochet right here, and then work a double crochet into that, and then single crochet into that next double crochet, single crochet, and just repeat all the way around, alternating between double and single crochet. You can see the lemon peel stitch is starting to form. Okay, so I finished round 2. I'm going to join with a slip stitch to that beginning double crochet, and then all the next rounds are basically a repeat. So chain 1, single crochet in the next stitch, which is the double crochet from the previous round, double crochet in the next stitch. So it's basically, round 3 is basically the same as round 1, but you're not working in the chains, you're working in the stitches that we created. And then round 4, you repeat round 2, round 5, you repeat round 3, and round 6, you repeat round 2. So go ahead and do these repeats until you're done with 6 rounds total, and then I will meet you and we'll finish round 7, which is the last round. Okay, so round 6 is complete. Make sure you ended with a single crochet, started with a double crochet, join in that beginning double crochet with a slip stitch. Let me kind of show you what we have going on. It looks a little funky right now, but it's all going to come together in this last round. Okay, so that's what it should look like. Okay, so round 7, we're going to chain 1, same thing we've been doing before, single crochet in the first stitch, double crochet in the next stitch. Repeat that for a total of 18 stitches. Okay, so we're back to the center where the butterfly portion is going to be. We're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to single crochet around this entire piece to cinch the center in. And you want to do it tightly to cinch that center in. Single crochet. See what it did? And then chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then we're just going to repeat the rest of the pattern like we've been doing. So single crochet in that first double crochet in that first single crochet, and repeat that around. Let me show you what it looks like. So you want to kind of take the chains and make them nice and neat like that. When you stretch it and put it on your head, it will adjust itself better. Okay, so just finish that around. Okay, so make sure you ended with a double crochet. And then we're gonna do an invisible join. So you can go ahead and fasten off. Just leave a tail long enough to weave the end in. And then you just pull the tail all the way through. Put your yarn on your tapestry needle, and then find that first single crochet of the round, and you enter your needle from the front to the back under both loops, just like that. You pull tight, and then you find that last double crochet of the round, and working in the back loop only from front to back, just pull your needle through. And then you just pull it tight to close. Kind of try to make that faux loop the same size as the other loops on your hook so that it matches. And then just finish weaving your tail in. Okay, I'm gonna finish that off camera. All right, it's all finished. This is what it looks like. When you put it on your head, it stretches out a little bit better and kind of looks like butterfly wings. It's really cute. You can wear it centered or off-centered. Again, the pattern comes in adult and child size. The child size is written up and free on the blog. It's basically exactly the same, just the stitch and round counts will be a little bit different. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know below, and I hope you guys have a great day.